Hello everyone, it's TailsFan109 here. I'm starting to worry that all this cloudy humid weather the past few days is starting to make me tired. So here I am with the new Kaizo hack. I'm sorry about the stream yesterday. I did not realize that even with settings drastically lowered down, that Demon Souls just will not be optimized for streaming. The emulator and OBS, they both use a lot of CPU resources, and that didn't work. I might just have to avoid that for the time being. I just might not have enough CPU to deal with on this device. Might have to get a new one sometime in the future. So for now, I'm just gonna do something I know I can do. Kaizo Kidz by Wolf257. Another Kaizo hack, and this one shouldn't be that long, so... I'm sorry, are my controls not fully configured? Well, they are, but... for whatever reason, it wasn't working. Maybe it just wants me to use the enter key this time. A little depressed? I might just be getting a little tired. Baby Mario's house arrest is about to end. Since painting the walls has already become boring, he decides to go on a journey. I think I'm just a little tired. It hasn't exactly been very lovely outside as of recent. Star Tropics. Alright then. Why are none of my keys working? Why are none of my keys working? I just gotta check that my keyboard... yeah, my keyboard still works. But for whatever reason, I guess detect gamepad changes? What is going on here? I am so confused, I don't know what's going on. What's going on here? Gosh, it's one thing after another with this, isn't it? Alright, I'm restarting. I don't know what's going on. Now suddenly my keyboard commands aren't working. Maybe I'm just not supposed to be streaming this weekend. Is it just this hack? What is going on here? Put up the one I played last week. What is going on? What the? What is the matter with... why isn't this working? I'm sorry guys, I don't know what's going on, but these controls aren't doing anything. Do I gotta re-enable it? This is a first. I don't have a controller plugged in. The enter key works, and my keyboard works outside of the game. I can't get a break with streams this weekend. Something's always wrong now. I don't get it. If it works here, why doesn't it work anywhere else? Like, I can't even enter the game. This is This is actually very concerning. I'm trying another emulator quickly. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to my NES one. I don't know, this. Doesn't... Is OBS doing something to my keyboard? What is going on? Shouldn't be doing anything to my keyboard. It shouldn't be. I am so confused. The keyboard will work on literally anything else. I might have to look this up. So S9X controls not working. Alright, I might follow that.
Wolf 257.
Yeah, it's just not detecting it. Well, I don't usually do Kaizo with controller because I'm actually much worse at it. I don't know. What if I set this to R? Okay. What about N? It's the entire keyboard, it seems. Okay. What if I set this to up? And set this to Q. Well, why does that work? Oh my gosh. This is starting to get a little scary. The emulator's not detecting the general keyboard. No. Detect gamepad changes again. It'll detect start and it'll detect anything that isn't one of the lettered keys. Is something shut off or something? What would that be? No, not that. No. No one's gonna be able to help me. Well, that doesn't help. I've never had this problem before. This has never happened. Not even once. Now will you? Oh my gosh. Can't with this right now. Re-input all the controls. Oh, no. Oh, that's wrong. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Now I don't have a computer mouse to work with. Am I actually going to be forced to do this time? Okay, I guess I have to play on keyboard for once. I don't know why, but the keyboard just doesn't want to work. And I don't know why. But I guess I'm playing with the keyboard, with a controller. I'm probably gonna fail really badly now. I'm not as good on controller actually. I prefer playing on keyboard. A nice house, Yoshi. Alright, let's just get to it, I guess. What a horrid start. I usually prefer to play Kaizo hacks on the keyboard, because when it comes to Mario, I'm much better at swapping between stuff like jumps and spin jumps on keyboard. You have to maneuver your thumb a lot more on a controller, I find. Yeah, I wish I could play on a keyboard right now. And I'm weird in that sense, but I really do prefer to control Mario and Super Mario World with a keyboard. Well, anyways, there's the checkpoint. At the very least, this doesn't seem like a terribly difficult hack. Sorry for the screw-ups this past weekend. Everything seems to be falling apart this weekend. I don't know why. Whoops! Maybe I should take a small break from streaming next weekend. I don't know. Just relax. I might just have to do that. I seem to be getting a little tired. Maybe I'm pushing too hard on the animations. I don't know. I don't know right now. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know. There's so many things that just feel weird right now. And I can't put a finger on it. I don't know why. I missed. Well, gotta just make the best of the situation. I'm playing the game at least. And I'm failing. Franco, I notice you. I notice you. Would have liked the Demon Souls stream yesterday to work, but too many resources. I might have to figure out something else to do. I'm gonna fail. What drama? What drama? I don't know what you're talking about right now. It would have been a fun game to play, but alas, there's no dedicated PC version of the game, so my only real choice is to emulate the PS3 version, but that emulator uses too many resources while streaming on OBS. Happy Star Wars Day. I don't actually care much for Star Wars, so this is just another day for me. Wow, I'm really bad at this part. I did so good in the first half, and now this. Alright. Oh, there we go. There, after getting past that one part, it was pretty easy. I might take it a little easy today after this stream. I got another bit of Sonic's Dilemma rendered up, so maybe I'll just relax a little after this. It is a Sunday after all. Oh, Sonic 3 music. Oh. Honestly, I'm just not really even thinking about that at all, really. I'm just content with, like, completely moving on from that and just going on with my life. I do know that I don't really necessarily trust him anymore, so... That's that. And at this point, it would be nice not to be constantly reminded about that again, because I don't plan on going back with that. For me, it's over. Yes, it is. Hi, Romulo fan. Ow. Kinda tired. That usually happens after the weather gets kinda nasty for a few days. I just find it hard to feel awake after a while. And we've kind of been entering a week of just cloudiness and rain. If it is sunny, it's usually very humid, so that usually doesn't make me feel much better either. I can't stand the humidity. And I've been working a lot on animating. And maybe as of recently, I've been starting to push just a smidgen too hard on that. And the live stream last week, that didn't go well at all, so I'm still bummed out about that. I wanted to stream that game, but I just don't think that's gonna be possible with the device I currently have. I need to get a device that's better at handling heavy-duty CPU stuff. And those are the instances where I'm better using a keyboard, but the keyboard doesn't want to work on the emulator today for some reason. I mean, chances are restarting the computer would work, but that would also mean the stream would just have to cut, so... For 2 weeks, he said. Look, if you didn't feel like you could trust someone anymore, would you go back? I just want to move on, and I want him to move on. At this point, I don't intend to contribute anything to his animations anymore. So I would kind of like it if he would stop pretending like I am. And once he had to keep making a bunch of random accounts to basically almost sort of stalk me in a sense, I really didn't want things to do with him anymore, because that made me more scared of a person than I've been in my whole life. So again, I want it to be done. And I don't want to bring it up again because I don't intend on changing the matter anymore. What happened, happened. And to keep opening up the past like that is not going to fix anything. There we go. Is that a little green guy in the chair? Alright, Mole's Burrow. More Sonic music. Mystic Cave. And I missed. No, I did not try the Thin and Frosty. I haven't been to Wendy's in a long while. Oops. Atari X. Isn't that... No, I'm thinking of the Atari 50th collection. Atari X. No, not too familiar with the Atari X. I know about the Atari ST computer from the 80s. Uh-oh. Can I play Sonic XC? I'm not that interested, sorry. Ow, that's a solid ceiling. Don't worry about it, Franco. He's just removing his own messages. Ow! AI Sonic Adventure memes? Oh, that's why I wouldn't know. I don't follow meme culture, really. I'm not much of a meme person. Ah! Are Thin Mint Frosties still available? I haven't seen Thin Mint Frosties advertised near my local Wendy's anymore. Instead, they're advertising like these Frosty Swirls, I think. But I don't know if they still have the Thin Mint Frosty. Oh, man! seen Sonic X. When I was in middle school, I did. But it was the 4Kids dub. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. There's the checkpoint. Very nice. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, back at the barnyard. Oh, now that's classic. That is a classic Nicktoons show. Oh my gosh, I loved Back in the Barnyard back in the day. So underrated and funny. That was a funny show. It's been so long since I've seen that one. But oh my gosh, my brother and I, we used to love watching it all the darn time. Yeah, I'm aware that 4Kids went bankrupt back in the day. Will Tails take the Shamrock Shake? Probably no, because I don't actually like the Shamrock Shakes. I don't think it tastes that good. It's got a very weird aftertaste. I've never been one to care much for it. Oh, shoot. 3U shell. Albert's Tales. I've never heard of that. Almost everything I'm asked about, I don't know about because it's probably mainstream, and I don't really follow the mainstream that much at all, actually, for the most part. So I can't relate to a lot of things the way other people do with the kind of stuff they watch. Nobody wants SpongeBob? You're asking someone who was a kid when SpongeBob was in its so-called prime seasons. I remember seeing the movie in theaters when I was a child. Well, I guess the second half's gonna be a fair bit harder. But again, I'd probably be doing better if the keyboard would work. Oh, stop motion. Cool. Would I have the patience to work on stop motion? Probably not, so I commend him. What are you sorry about? Supersonic critique! Oh, this stupid mole! There might also be a tad bit more input lag with this controller compared to just using the keyboard. Very good. Oh, come on! Tails Nexus? I don't think I've heard of that either. Honestly, most of the time on YouTube, I'm either listening to video game music or I'm just watching people play games, so I don't know a lot about this other stuff, because I don't normally actually watch that kind of stuff, really. Ow! Hi, Amy Rose fan. Well, it wasn't too hard until I got to this. I don't even have to jump to get that mushroom. That honestly makes things a lot easier there. There we go. Now, where am I going to use this? Oh. That's why it's a 3-jump shell. Oh. Huh? Oh, I hate that part. I really hate that part. It's so nasty. There we go. Whew. Oh, come on! How do I read the chat? I look at my phone that I placed right next to my laptop. I just glance at it and read, that's all. Because I don't have a dual monitor system like almost all the professional YouTubers seem to do. And I'm also on a laptop, not a desktop, so... Ow. There we go. Now, be sure to actually get the shell this time. Ah! Oh, it's so upsetting to fail in that way. And I gotta keep eating the mushrooms. I don't want to eat mushroom. Text-to-speech to re-chat? Well, I probably wouldn't be too into doing that. But some other people do it, and yeah, it's a thing. It's just nothing that I'd probably do, that's all. What happened? What happened? Oh, hi, Devin! I didn't see you there. Oh, I'm just making that mistake over and over again now. What? I don't seem to be entirely focused today. Whew. Well, he didn't entirely cry. They're still not allowed to show any tears on Sonic's face at all. I'm aware at one point they got pretty much as close as they could to having Sonic crying without showing him cry, but there is actually a mandate saying can't make Sonic cry. As such, what I do could never be done on official capacities. Ow. Oops. I'm never gonna beat this level, am I? I'm going to be stuck with moles for all eternity. These moles with these very pink noses, which are mainly kind of cute, but even got a little hair string on the back of his head. There we go. Alright, there we go. There we go. I knew it! I knew there'd be a troll this time. Probably not. I've never really thought of making this much of a reaction video type channel. There's enough of those. Ghost Mansion. I don't think I'd be too into doing that kind of thing. Well, alright then. That went well. Oh, you know, I was starting to think maybe I'd do this level on the first try. But still, that was a really good first attempt. I needed that. That's a confidence booster. Darn booze. Those darn boosts. You didn't like Sonic Underground? I think most people aren't that big a fan of Sonic Underground. I remember once when it started running on Disney XD, I never heard the show, so I went to watch it, and then I wondered why Tails was nowhere in the cartoon. Also, Sonic in that show did look kind of chubby. Just saying. Goodbye. Get in the doorway. Boss? Boss. Oh gosh, it's one of these homing boo things. That bounces off ceilings. Yes, but the Marshmallow World is going to be December 3rd. When it's Christmas time. It had Knuckles, but Knuckles is not Tails. The important detail is Tails was excluded. So, Sound Trouble 16-bits edition? I don't know. I did like the original Triple Trouble, so... Honestly, the original Triple Trouble is a very good game. This is gonna be a little tough, actually. Amy Underground. Oh, jeez. This is gonna be hard. Ow. I have seen Sonic Knight of the Werehog before. I don't know what I'm gonna do in this fight. Uh-oh. I think I already lost. He probably does take 4 hits to kill. Darn it! Ow! I hate this boot line chasing me. What? Tails that bond, that's enough. That's enough. Alright, goodbye. Enough of that. I am almost thoroughly convinced that you are a bot at this point. I might have to just block ya if you can't prove yourself otherwise. Because I just can't have a bot constantly spamming stuff all the time. And you know what? If I catch you doing it one more time, I might just make the assumption and actually go through with it. Because it's the only thing you ever seem to do, even though it annoys people. I never had a Wii U, so no, I never played Nintendo Land. What does this want from me? No, but I think a comic was made, basically giving it an ending. I think I found it on somewhere online once. Ah! Yes, it is. Gosh. This is actually a pretty cruel boss fight. I got trapped. There was nothing I could do. But yeah, the show itself ended on a cliffhanger, basically because I don't think the show was successful enough. Sonic SATAM also kind of ended on a cliffhanger, because there was going to be a third season with, it looks like, Snively as the antagonist. I mean, Robotnik, as far as I'm concerned, was actually dead, but there was still another villain to take care of. But that's why we have the Season 3 team being a thing, trying to finish it, in a sense. Oh my goodness! This is like the hardest Kaizo boss of all time. No, there's plenty harder than this, but of the ones I've played, this one is like giving me the most trouble, it seems. Darn it! Just do it. Well, those characters, I don't think quite existed yet when they were making that show. Because I'm pretty sure the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was in development before Sonic CD released. So there's no way they could have had Amy. And Knuckles, forget it. Knuckles wasn't even a thing until 1994. And that show came out in 1993. And they probably could have added them in a later season, but I honestly don't think they were prioritizing that. I didn't watch either of the Mario movies. quite frankly, I'm not invested in the Mario characters enough to watch a movie of them. Dang it. Hardest boss there is. Lola, it's not Soink, it's Sonic. S-O-N-I-C. You gotta spell it right or Sonic will be annoyed. What did I do that for? Okay, I really hate this thing. This thing is so annoying. At the very least, give me a mushroom for this. What I find funny is how I'll sometimes find Sonic and Tails' name spelled wrong when their name is in the video title, the one thing you can't miss. I've actually seen it plenty of times, their names being misspelled, despite their names being in the video title. Never mind the fact that Tails' name is on my channel name, so you really can't miss that. Will I ever beat this? Darn this stupid boss fight. This is one of the most annoying bosses I've fought in a while. There we go. Can I spin jump on you? I can. Maybe that might help. But I have to swap my fingers now because I'm not using a keyboard. Okay, that might not always work. Yeah, that doesn't mean I was actually interested in seeing it. Honestly, the main reason it probably made as much money as it did is just because it's Mario. Like, if we took out the Mario characters and basically just had it be the exact same film, it probably would have just been considered a lackluster Illumination film. I don't know. The fact is, the brand recognition and nostalgia alone probably made that film as profitable as it was. I don't know. It's just that from what I've seen of it, the movie didn't seem that special. Yeah, he is. As for me, I prefer Zelda. And though the Zelda film is going to be live action, it would have been kind of cool to see an animated Zelda film with the aesthetic of one of the Zelda games. That would be kind of cool. Like, Wind Waker could look beautiful as a movie. Oh my gosh. Give me time to get... Okay. Oh, it is only 3 hits. Thank goodness. Not all video game movies are the same. Like, you can't say Silent Hill is the same as the Super Mario Bros. Movie. They're very different kinds of movies. Toxic sewers. Finally! New stuff! No more obnoxious boss fight. I can't believe how hard that boss was. Well, at least it's all over. Oh! Not what I was expecting. Have I played Wii Sports? I mean, I played Wii Sports, yes. But I never knew Nintendo Switch Sports was a thing until only recently. Whoops! I liked playing the golf one a lot as a kid. Golf and tennis were generally the ones I played the most. Then bowling, then baseball, and I rarely did boxing because that one felt a bit weird to play compared to the other ones. I only probably played the boxing one like 3 times in my life. Hi, Cammy. You missed me fight a pretty annoying boss. And pretty annoying it was. Uh-oh. I knew I'd die. You cough too much? Who said that? Franco, do you have allergies? It is allergy season. It is allergy season. Alright, checkpoint. The first half always seems to go very well. It's always the second half where I begin to falter. Okay, good. I thought you said you've been coughing a lot. Alright, there we go. What's next? Okay, that's simple. That's a simple set piece. Go. No! Okay, I wasn't expecting that setup. I thought the bat would be easier to get onto. Ow. Have I played Mario and Sonic at the Olympics? I think I tried to play Sonic in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games once, but then I realized I didn't have the accessory I needed for it, and I was just a kid, so that was it for the game. I wasn't going to be getting a Wii Fit pad, just spend more money for what? To play one game on it? That wasn't going to happen back then, so I eventually got to try the Tokyo Olympic Games once, and I guess that was kind of cool. Oh, I made it! Alright, there. Okay, that level was a lot easier than that boss fight was. Before I got the redesign, what the heck was that appearance? No. I didn't like that. Lost Woods. I knew it! I knew it would be this again. Yes! But the Deku Scrubs. Oh! Skulltulas! Hey, we're actually using Zelda enemies, except for this Wiggler. He's Mario. Okay, so I guess they're not generally gonna climb up if they already start down. I got kissed by a Deku Scrub. Its wooden kiss gave Mario a splinter. And then he cried because he's baby Mario! And he's got a splinter in his cheek because he got kissed by a thing of wood. Ow. Favorite dessert? Apple crisp a la mode. That's an easy one for me. I love it so much. Wait, why can't I kill him? These are Deku scrubs. Ooh! Ow. Ow. Ouch. Oh, come on. Wait, I think I'm doing this the wrong way. Gotta do it like that. There we go. Hi, Game Boy Color lever. I'm just gonna die, I guess. Sure, I'll just die. Well, it looks like the Zelda economy is not as good as the Mario economy, because it seems like a yellow rupee has the same worth as a gold coin, so, yeah, gold coins are worth more. But blue, whatever. Wait! It wanted me to spin jump, I just remembered. Hey, wait a minute, he wasn't there before on the right. What's he doing there? In the games, yes. But the Tales That Bond currently takes place 6 years before the events of most of the games. What the? No! So you started Mario for being mean to him? I wasn't being mean. I'm just saying I'm not nearly as invested in Mario characters as I am with Sonic characters. That's a matter of opinion. Ow. Ow! Ouch. Huh, alright then. I didn't see that there. Ow. Oh, okay, I can't spin jump on them, that's good. There we go. Aww! Oh yeah, of course that didn't work. Yes! Made it! Okay, that was actually a pretty difficult first half. Does that mean the second half will be easier? No. It does not mean that. I think it's because Sega decided that only Sonic should be able to turn super, so that he stands out more from the others. In Sonic 3, you can get Super Tails, you can even get Hyper Tails, which is supposedly even more powerful than Hyper Sonic. It's just after a while they decided, no, that takes too much attention away from Sonic, we're not doing that again. The only other person that can turn super now is Shadow. Oh, how much longer? Oh, how much longer? That's so long. That's actually really lengthy. It kind of scares me. Oh, see you, Franco. Well, I never played Sonic 06, so I wouldn't know that. I do remember once when I was a kid, I did see Sonic 06 at a store, and I was like, ooh, I want it. But I was told no, because the PlayStation 3 was pretty much meant specifically for my dad, so I didn't get it. Honestly, given that I was an impressionable kid, that was a saving grace, because I might become one of the people who got a little soiled with how I think about Sonic afterwards if I played it as an impressionable kid. Now I would just be able to separate away as, it's a bad game in the series, move on. But I still haven't played it. Although the Project 06 thing probably would be a great way to play it. Okay, I'm not dying to you. Hi, Navi. I'm not dying to you. Alright then! Favorite Chaos... Do people actually pick a favorite Chaos Emerald? I don't know. That's a question where I don't really think of answers. The Prehistoric Age. Yeah, that is prehistoric, alright. Look at these prehistoric dinosaurs. They're very prehistoric. Oh, jeez. Alright, we're back here now. Backtracking is fun. Oh well, doesn't seem too difficult so far. Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad. I was not supposed to do that. Tails generally has female voice actors because they can recreate the youthful boy sound generally a lot easier and longer than guys. They used to have, like, little boys' voice tales, but the thing is, puberty would hit quickly, and then that would be it. They couldn't use them anymore. So it just became a lot easier to utilize females because they can keep the voice going for a lot longer. That's why Tails is generally voiced by girls. Ow. You know, Supersonic Richie, you never have to ask me if you can ask a question. Usually all you have to do is just ask the question. And if I feel it's appropriate enough to answer, I answer it. If not, then I move on. One adult guy voice actor? Back in the early cartoons, I think, at least one of them, but that wouldn't become the norm. What do you think? Let's leave it at that. If it's regarding the animations, I don't usually answer those kind of questions because I don't like to get into the details. Oh! Okay, I thought I was gonna turn around. What was I thinking? But under circumstances, it could be something you could expect, but I'll just leave it at that. And we keep going, and keep going, and keep going, and going, and going. Oh shoot! I knew I'd mess it up. Ow. No, not yet. Now. How do I keep missing? That's an easy jump. He's barely moving, but I keep failing there. Like these deaths actually are kind of me just being a bad player. I'm just kind of being a bad player. There we go. See? It wasn't that hard. I knew I would fail that, but I was hoping I'd be wrong. I knew I would fail that. I just didn't want to be right about it. Darn it! Ow. Generally, Supersonic Richie, if it involves the animation specifically for stuff that hasn't happened yet, I generally won't answer the question, because I don't like getting into details of things that haven't happened yet. For me, it makes the experience a lot less fun if I just tell people how everything works before it happens. Like that question, for instance. I don't want to answer that because the answer could go into details that might or might not happen in future episodes. So that is not a question I will answer. If you don't like that I don't reveal stuff, I'm sorry, but I'm not really a guy that likes to divulge into spoilers. I don't think being spoiled is fun, so therefore I don't divulge spoilers to anybody, really, if I can help it. Because I'm a guy that really likes to think about the reactions of things when they do happen. For me, the reactions are the most fun part of everything. Without the reactions, it's just a dull experience, generally. It's one of the reasons I like horror. I like the reactions of fright, including my own. There we go. Okay, here we go again. It's alright, Supersonic Richie. You don't have to apologize that much. It's not that big of a deal. There we go. Oh, that was the last part, too. Audio bearer, if it feels like it's fitting, I do it. If it doesn't pertain to the story, it's not gonna happen. Nightly Desert. Oh, they're fast. Oh my gosh! This music's from Mushihime-sama! Mushihime-sama, yes! Express the love! Oh, Mushihime-sama is flippin' amazing! And everyone should play it! Why not? Because I already have a story set in mind, and I want to follow through with it. I'm not gonna do it just as a fan service thing. I'm going to do it because I think it's appropriate. If it doesn't come up, then it doesn't come up. Unless it's a standalone animation request, I don't do what people tell me I should do. I do what I think is proper for my story. Because The Tales That Bond is the story that I want to tell. It's not quite there yet. I need to get a little farther into that animation. But I can guarantee you there will be one next month. There will be one next month. The animation will be far enough for it at that point. That I can promise you. You'll just have to wait one more month. For now, you do have a sneak peek for Sonic's Marshmallow World, so... Sorry, Audio Bearer, I'm already in an animation request. If I take any more requests right now, I won't get any of my animations done. I can't really balance any more projects that I'm currently working on. I really can't. I'm not taking any requests at the moment. An animation's not coming out next month. I said a sneak peek is coming out next month, Allison. That's not the same thing. Don't twist my words, or you're going to sorely disappoint yourself. Do not twist my words. You'll just end up feeling disappointed. Ow. I almost got to the checkpoint that one time, but I did the one solid block that was there. Darn it! Oh, hi, Franco. Oh, whoa. What the? There we go. I missed. There's a moon over there. Oh, that was easier!
I don't really feel like doing an impression right now. I feel you too much. And failure can be so frustrating!
My favorite Sonic game is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Which maybe it's a cop-out because it was my first Sonic game, but you know what? I still think it's really enjoyable to this day. I like all the gameplay styles in that game, honestly. I know some people don't like anything that isn't Sonic and Shadow, but I really love the treasure hunting. I think the mech stages are still fun. They're a bit slower and clunkier than Sonic Adventures 1's perhaps, but they're generally designed around these slower movesets. And I generally think it's all fun. Oh, okay. And how did that miss? Hi, Tails, forever. No matter how many times you ask, the answer is going to be the same. If I give an exception to one person, everyone will start expecting an exception. And then they'll try to run me dry just because I want. It's not going to happen. If you really want to do the membership stuff, you could try it for 1 month and then go. I'm not gifting any memberships. Do I ever get bored of Tails? Absolutely not. I like bringing Tails pretty much everywhere I go. Ow. Oh, not that time. Will I ever get a new Tails plushie? Only if the one I have ever gets completely destroyed. Like, he's just gone. Otherwise, I really would prefer not to ever replace him. He's way too special to me. I already answered that question. I said apple crisp à la mode. Ow. Ow. Darn! This is this is a tricky setup generally. Ah, what did I just do? Darn it. The Ratchet and Clank reboot? My brother played that. He really liked it, although he loves 3D platformers in general, so of course he would want to get that. I'm not as big into 3D platforming generally these days. Usually the only 3D platforms I get is like the new Sonic game. Otherwise, I don't really explore that genre all that much. Because it's not usually one of my favorite genres for the most part. The games I grew up with I loved, but mostly if I'm exploring the realm of gaming, it's horror, RPG, or shoot 'em ups. Those are usually my 3 big genres. There we go. Oops! I do kind of have to go to the bathroom, but I do want to finish this level before I pause things. Ow. Ouch. Alright, I salvaged it. No, I didn't! I did not salvage it! Ow. Well, I did them because you asked, but at this point, this hack is getting a little too difficult for me to want to focus on doing impressions. I just want to survive. That's all. No! Darn everything. Will I ever beat this? I don't know, Pokies are hard. It's alright. I wasn't that uncomfortable. I'm just not entirely in the mood for impressions right now. I just don't entirely feel like it. Actually, no, I don't think I can do Looney Tunes impressions. I'm not good enough at Looney Tunes characters. Definitely can't do that. At least not without doing it super poorly to the point that it might not even sound like the character. Needless to say, I would never be hired to be a new voice actor for a Looney Tunes character in my entire life. That will never happen. Really? That's a regrab section? Well, this hack started off really easy, but you know what? It's kind of a difficult hack, actually. There is some difficulty in some of these levels. Really, Tyson? Well, that's a big surprise, honestly. I never would have expected a silly little voice of mine like that would be an inspiration. But generally, you should always be yourself. If you try to do stuff just to please others, you might not be as happy as if you be yourself and find the good things in life that way. Because when you have to play an act, then you have to keep holding up the act just to maintain it, and that can really wear you out. Being yourself might not always get everything, but I generally find I'm at my happiest when I feel like I can be myself. That's why I'm wearing a Tails hat right now. Even though I probably look better without it, honestly. I just like wearing the hat on live streams. The weirdest smell I like? I don't know. Is peanut butter a weird one? I don't know. I like the smell of peanut butter. I don't know. I don't know if that's considered a weird one, though. Bye, Supersonic Crunchy! Oh, no! Ah! I don't know if I've actually heard Bugs Bunny's voice from anything 2020 onward. I think the last voice of his I'm honestly familiar with is from the Looney Tunes show, and I thought the voice was good in that, but I don't think that's the same guy you're talking about. Does anyone here remember the Looney Tunes show? It's really funny. But my gosh, I did not give it enough of a chance when I was a kid. I was like, oh, this doesn't act like Looney Tunes, it's stupid. Then I watched it when I was older and realized the show is kind of comedy gold. Plus, I like slice of life stuff now, so I like the Looney Tunes show. And now it's on Tubi TV, so you have a free place to watch it. Which rocks, honestly. Daffy definitely did not sound like Daffy, but he was a very entertaining character in the show anyway, so it works for that show. And I know Lola is nothing like she is in Space Jam, but I have no nostalgia for Space Jam, so I flippin' adore Looney Tunes show Lola. Looney Tunes show Lola she's a mood. What? I think everyone likes jelly beans. Like, one of the things to look forward to on Easter is having a bunch of jelly beans. What? I felt like I was moving so slow. How long have I been on this level now? Like 25 minutes? Which I know compared to when I start getting to some really difficult Kaizo hacks, 25 minutes will be nothing. But in a hack like this, I didn't expect to be unstuck on levels that long. I really didn't. Kristen Wiig. Have I heard that name from somewhere else, or am I mixing myself up with stuff? I don't know. I probably haven't heard the name anywhere else before and I'm making up things, I don't know. What other stuff did she voice in? Aw, man! Do I let them? I don't even like Minecraft. No way I'd watch a Minecraft movie. I don't care for Minecraft, period. Yeah. Kristen Wiig. And honestly, with how crazy the movie theater experiences seem to be, I think I'd be uncomfortable going to see the Minecraft movie. Anyways, I definitely need to use the bathroom. If I went to the bathroom, maybe I would have gone through this level sooner, but I don't know. I need a bathroom break. Well, I think I know one shirt that's going to go on the wash tonight. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck in the electricity factory. Oh, that's right. I'm using a control. I forgot. No, that's just a background. I can't climb it. Which is unfortunate because this is one of the smaller things they could be having me go on. Ow. There it is. I missed. I kinda stink. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, that was fun. Alright, this doesn't look too bad. I better get climbing, perhaps. Yep. Oh, hey, checkpoint. I'm actually kind of impressed that I'm already here. Oh, darn. Well, this is gonna sound weird because I haven't watched any of those. I did see the first. Was she in the first Despicable Me? I've seen the first Despicable Me. I have actually never seen any of the How to Train Your Dragon films, which I know might be considered a bit sacrilegious, but I haven't seen it. Wait, what? What do I do there? I don't really watch The Simpsons that much. If I watch The Simpsons, it's usually some sort of clip on YouTube from one of the early seasons. But I don't really watch a lot of, I don't really watch a lot of the well-known adult cartoons. I don't really watch adult cartoons in general. Mostly because they're not really for me. Ow. Hi, Arya. Are you tired? It's cool. I'm just trying to finish this game. What about Finding Nemo? Peter Griffin, oh, please. Are there really redeeming qualities for Peter Griffin? Because from what I see, generally not. How do I get down there? Ow. Do I like Rick and Morty? I didn't care for it when I tried watching it. Again, I don't seem to like a lot of the things that many people do. Like, what do I do there? I am really confused. What could I do to get through that? Well, The Grinch was originally a book from, I think, the 1950s. The first adaptation was in 1966. Although the full title for that was How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I think the 2018 film was just called The Grinch. Hi, Supersonic Richie! Again, welcome back. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do there. I like the original Tom and Jerry cartoons. Tom and Jerry show, however, suffers from having flash animation, which for a slapstick show is not the best idea in the world. Yeah, I can't do that. What can I do? Can I Can I jump over? Wait a minute. I just realized I saw like a chain background, so... Does that mean I could jump over? Because I sure didn't think about that before. Yep, I can do that. Okay, follow the arrows. Follow the arrows. Ouch. That goes farther back than I keep remembering. Ouch. I'm just stuck in a rhythm now. A rhythm of pain. You know, if I keep speed, I could probably just whiz by instead of just constantly swapping between, but I'm not good at it. Clearly not. Oh, I did it that time. There. That should make things easier. Follow the arrows. I can't even listen to my own advice, it seems. I should try following my own advice. It might actually be good advice. I don't think there is a Dave's Hot Chicken where I'm from. I've never seen a Dave's Hot Chicken. Not once in my whole life. Oh, I didn't see that coming. And Three Stooges? It's not bad. For some reason, I never got too into that one. I know older members of my family really like the Three Stooges, but I never got as much into it. I don't know why. It should be something I'm into. Do I have a favorite show? I don't actually watch too many shows anymore, honestly. I know one I really love is Everybody Hates Chris. I think that one's really funny. I think Everybody Still Hates Chris misses the mark for me, however. Surprisingly enough to me, despite being an anime cartoon, Everybody Still Hates Chris feels less animated to me than the live-action original. And Rochelle has been toned down so much that she's a little boring. Tanya's too stereotypically evil kid. And overall, I don't find it nearly as funny as the original show. But I do love the original Everybody Hates Chris. I know there's quite a few people that do love the sequel show, but something just felt lethargic about it to me. The Fortress! It's not much left. Okay, so that ball and chain actually sways side to side instead of doing a full rotation. I didn't know that. Oh, there's spikes there. I didn't see that. But yeah, most of what I watch is just like on YouTube. I usually just listen to music. I watch people play games, recently of the horror variety, and I watch slasher movies. I've got these slasher movie books, so I try to watch slashers roughly in chronological order. It means I have plenty to watch. When I was a kid, my favorite Dr. Seuss story was Wacky Wednesday. Finally. Ah! No, he hasn't been here. Although some people have been going on about it. I'm starting to worry at this point. People will always think about it because it's a negative thing that happened, and humanity seems to be drawn to discussing more negative topics, unfortunately. I just kind of want to move on from it, though. Ow. And I'm actually a little tired myself. When I finish this stream, I'll probably make a couple more emojis for the membership stuff. Because for whatever reason, emojis can only be made if you establish a membership. They don't let you do it otherwise, so. But I have enough members to create a couple more emojis, so I'm probably gonna do that, and then I'm probably gonna just relax for a while. I'll probably go with the Grinch. Oh, hi, Shiny. Yeah. I have enough members to make 2 more emojis, so I want to make another emoji for Sonic and another for Tails. Ow. And again, if you do want the emojis, it's $1 a month for that. I feel weird advertising it, but I guess it's something I'm supposed to do. I don't know. If you want the emojis, you just go on the lowest membership tier at minimum. $1 a month gets you access to them. The more members there are, the more emojis YouTube allows me to make, which I hate that system. I just wanted to make like 15 emojis right off the bat, but YouTube wouldn't permit me to do that. Oh. Any of the Cars movies? Not really. I used to have a video game of the first Cars movie, but turned out I'm not really into the kind of games where you drive around doing stuff. Hence why I never finished Jak 2. Oh, okay, that one goes all the way around. With hard eyes. I don't know how I would do that, considering... I suppose I could put a 2D heart thing in front of the eye so that it looks like it. I just don't think I can include it within the eyes without doing some alterations to the models. I messed up. I'll be alright. Starved Eggman? No. Sounds like a horror creepypasta thing, honestly. I didn't actually mean to let go of that button. I wanted to jump higher up. I jumped too high. Not the car. I do like Sonic Boom a lot. Sonic Boom is a funny show, and now, like, every single episode is available on YouTube, so that's amazing. So if you haven't seen Sonic Boom, you can do so pretty easily now. Honestly, what I would like to do is get farther in Resident Evil 4 to see if the game will scare me more. The problem with doing a Let's Play thing is I generally only play the game for an hour a week. So if I want to play more after that, then I generally have to wait till it's time to make more videos of it. And in this case, I want to play more. That's the problem with doing blind runs. I want to see more of the game, but I can only play it when I'm recording the game. It's almost like a curse. Oops! I forgot I don't have to jump high. Yes, it does. If I jump too high, I impale a baby's head with spikes. That sounds so gruesome. But that's essentially what's happening. Mario's a baby here, and those are spikes on the ceiling that his head jams into. Just like that. Really, I gotta start playing more of the Resident Evil games. Of course, that means recording a bunch of them, and I've been trying to avoid horror saturation, but at this point, I really want to play more I really want to play through more of the franchise. Even if I am getting to the considered less stellar ones. Do I like basketball? I don't really like playing sports in general. I tried basketball once when I was in elementary school, and I like trying to throw a basketball into the hoop. I don't like playing the actual sport. It's just a cloudy, humid day here, Aria, so I've just been indoors. I think it's been raining a bit too. And I did get another minute of Sonic's Dilemma finished up, so I'm a little farther than that now. I'll be able to continue work on episode 6 soon again. I don't know if I'll start it today though, just because I might get a little tired. I do gotta make some time for creating emojis, and try not to be so late on making a render of the month this time, because for April, oh my gosh, I actually did forget about it with how hard I was working on animating. I worked so hard on it, I forgot about the render of the month. Can't let that happen again. But I couldn't help it. I was getting so much done, and I just wanted to keep pushing through. I've still been making time to rest, but I'm starting to worry I won't be giving myself enough time to rest soon if I don't tone myself down a little. Dinky Doody? I was almost ready to read Dudley Do-Right. I've never heard of Dinky Doodle. But that will be a silent cartoon based off of that year. Ouch. Ah, I keep forgetting. I don't want to jump high there. Do I like fish? No. I don't like... I pretty much don't like seafood in general. I think it tastes weird. And I don't like tartar sauce either. Yeah, there hasn't been too much sun for the past few days. And it's been getting really humid too, which is disgusting. I hate the humidity when it gets hot outside. I'm actually playing on controller this time because for some reason the keyboard was just refusing to work, but only on the emulator. On everything else it was fine. Just the emulator did not want me to play on keyboard, so I'm forced to play on a controller this time. I probably could have been finished with this hack if I was playing on keyboard, honestly. My favorite song changes too many times. It changes way too many times. I don't know if I really have a true favorite song anymore at this point. Like, Like, I'll pick a song that's my favorite, but then I'll stumble upon another and I'm like, oh, no, this is great, and listen to that for like 4 hours straight. My mind changes too much on that. That's like one thing I can't be constant about. I don't even know what my favorite song is right now. I really don't know what my favorite song is right now. If I sing a song, I might get copyright struck, and then this channel will disappear. I gotta be careful about what I sing. Like, if I sing a Michael Jackson song, I don't know, the Michael Jackson company might sue me for $1 million or something. It was right there! I would have to sing something... I don't know. Like, what would I sing? I would have to sing something old, something that I know won't get me into trouble, because either it's in public domain, or just, like, nobody cares about the copyright. I know Michael Jackson's dead, but his songs are far from dead, and they have very, very heavy copyright on it. Like, when I was making A Not So Good Morning, I actually wanted Sonic to be listening to I Wanna Rock With You, just lightly singing along to it. But if I decide to use even 30 seconds of it, it threatens to block my animation in parts of the world and completely demonetize it. So I was like, how about no? But that's what I wanted to do, because, like, Michael Jackson did have some involvement with, like, Sonic 3's soundtrack. Meaning, I would assume that Sonic is a big Michael Jackson fan, and I'd love to incorporate that, but my gosh, the Michael Jackson company wants no one to incorporate their music at all, his music at all, unless you pay like $1 billion. Then maybe you could use a few seconds of it. Stitch is a Disney character. But let's see, I think I know a song I like that's very old. Way down in the Congo land lived a happy chimpanzee. She loved a monkey with a long tail, and Lord, how she loved him. Each night he would find her there swinging in the coconut tree. And the monkey gay at the break of day loved to hear his chimpy say, "Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba," said the chimpy to the monk. "Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba," said the monkey to the chimp. All night long they would chatter away, all day long they were happy and gay, swinging and singing in a honky-tonky way. Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba means monk, I love you. Abba-dabba-dabba in monkey talk means chimp, I love you too. And the big baboon one night in June, he married them, and very soon they went upon their abba-dabba honeymoon. There. That's a song I should be able to sing without any issues. No! I listened to that song a lot when I was a kid. When I was a kid, my mother really liked me to get into the more classical, old school music, so I heard a lot of that stuff when I was a kid. And even my dad listened to stuff from like the 50s through the 90s. This is an old song, back when gay was basically just another word to describe happiness. It had nothing to do with what it means today. Gay used to mean happy, not a word to describe homosexuality, if that's considered an alright word to say these days. But in the earlier half of the 20th century, gay was basically a synonym for, like, happy, merry, cheerful, that kind of thing. When the word changed, I don't know. Why the word changed, I don't know. Why they didn't just come up with their own word, I don't know. But it replaced it, and as such, if you sing that song to people that don't know it, they really start thinking different things from what it actually means. And though that song was used in a movie made in the 1950s, the actual song was from like before 1910, I think. So, definitely a public domain song. I haven't even gotten to the checkpoints yet. No! I just want the checkpoint! I do like We Are Number One. That even played in the last hack I played before this one. In one of the Switch palaces, which was... It was called the Number One Palace, so I jokingly referred to the song. And then the music for the level was actually that song. Ow. Rabbidseville or Mickey's... Rabbidseville. Rabbidseville is, like, a top-tier cartoon. And anyone who says they don't like that are... I don't know the lyrics to the We Are Number One song, so... Out of the question. And also, that is not that old of a song. It's only, like, what, 11 years old? It's still got, like, another 85 years of copyright left to go. 85 years. At least. Finally! I got it! No, but when that song After Honeymoon first came out, that's not what gay meant. It's just that I don't know if people take offense to saying homosexual. Because that's probably not the word you're supposed to use anymore. And I didn't say there was anything wrong with being that. I just wasn't sure if the other word is considered alright to say. Because sometimes I don't know what words are actually considered wrong anymore, because I don't really follow along with what's considered alright or not all the time. Ouch. Woo! Oh, okay. I've never seen the Sing movies. Bye, Franco. Now, is the next stage after this an actual level, or is it just the credits? It might just be the credits. I don't know. This might be the last legitimate level in the game, which means we're almost there. Well, I got him the first time. Oh, fiddlesticks. I like steak. If I was into dating, I've never dated. Never really got into the... I mean, I did have a crush when I was in middle school, but I never acted on it, and I still haven't acted on anything since. I guess I just don't know if I've met the one. Granted, it seems less people are getting into that these days anyway. So maybe it is just harder now because not as many people are doing it. I don't know, maybe I'm just the kind of person that misses the signs. Why did the man use all the paper at the party? What? Okay, what's after that? What's after that? I don't know. Is that gonna lead to the boss door? I don't know. It almost looked like an end segment. I actually didn't think this hack would take that long. I thought I might have actually cleared it at this point. But nope, here I am. Still in a castle. Whoops. Oh, because it was a party pooper. Yuck. That's gross. Do I like trains? I don't know. I've never really rode one before. I've been on a subway before, but I never feel quite comfortable with the subway. I tend to hear too many horror stories about what happens in the subway. And it's never good things. Ow. Ow. I knew that would happen. I knew it. I knew it. I don't think I ever want to see Sausage Party. I don't think I ever want to see that. That's just a really vulgar kind of movie, and I don't want to see it. Have I been on a plane before? I've been on a plane a few times. I generally don't think it's that bad. There was one time where we had turbulence for a second, and that was startling, but I don't have a fear of riding on planes. But usually, you feel the acceleration as you're heading up into the sky. Once you get up into the sky, it's mostly just, you're just sitting for a long time. And the food is alright. But they do have TV screens where you can select movies to watch. I once watched a horror film called Oculus on there, and once I saw Singing in the Rain. Yeah, don't watch Sausage Party. No, there's a reason it's rated R. I haven't seen it, but I'm aware of why. Oh, there's more. Alright, let's request shorts. I've never thought of it before. Just know that shorts would generally only be done with the plushies. I'm not converting an animation into shorts. Mostly because, have you seen the screen format? how would I get any of the details included in on that? So, shorts would only be plush shorts, plush content, for lack of a better term. I've never taken a request for a short, though. I don't know, maybe it could work, I don't know. Why, what do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? Who asked? Amy Rose fan, 90. What do you have in mind? 'Cause I don't know, I've never actually done one before for shorts. Granted, I tend to have trouble coming up with ideas for shorts, so might not be a bad idea. And I mean, it doesn't take long to make a short with Sonic plushies, so... Dang it. Ah! Oh, whoa, whoa, what was that weird feeling in my hand? Ooh. Like right below the thumb, I just felt a weird jolt. That was uncomfortable. What was that? Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, whoa, whoa, what happened there? I don't want to cut the animations up into shorts. Then everything has to get screen crunched. And plus, what's the point? You have the animations already. I don't understand the point of, like, taking sections of a video and then just cutting them into a short. I literally do not see the purpose of it. Like, why do that? Oh my gosh, boss! What am I doing in Dracula's throne room with a Shadow Mario? And what exactly am I doing? Okay, that is all I gotta do. A dance party. I was not touching him! Do I have a favorite book? Favorite book? I don't know if I do. I haven't really read books in a long time. Wait, is that Shadow Mario or Shadow Luigi? I don't know. The buy shape almost makes me think that's Luigi. How long is it gonna be in this form? There we go. Alright, takes more than 3 hits to get him, it seems. Okay, fireballs went the wrong way. That's a good thing. 4 hits and still going. 5 and still going. Honestly, the hard part seems to be just avoiding him after I hit him. I think I gotta bring him to one of the corners. Oh, you hit your small toe? Jeez, that's gotta hurt. I can't do that, Felicia. There are no Wawas where I'm from. They don't exist. They actually don't exist. So I'm sorry, but that's physically impossible for me to do. I'm sorry. I actually can't do that one. I wanna lose right now so that I can have my mushroom back. I wonder how many hits it takes to kill him. And also, this is a custom boss, so pretty neat. Oh man. I mean, I saw Bob's Burgers some time ago, and compared to other adult-oriented cartoons, I actually remember liking that one quite a bit. But there was one I really liked that had this weird family. I think it was called the Osmonds or something like that. Like, the father had no limbs. It was this really weird girl that wore a pink dress. Tall, thin, blonde-haired lady for a mother. Siamese twins. I think it was called the Osmonds. I don't remember. Or was it the Osborns? I can't remember. But I remember liking that one a bit. But supposedly it only had like 1 or 2 seasons, so there's not many episodes of it. Which means I guess it didn't do that well. So I guess the stuff I like isn't the stuff that most people watch. Okay, I can't hit him when he's engulfed in purple flames. Near the Metropolitan Opera? Well, I was in NYC recently, but I don't go there generally, because I don't usually like going to the city. But no, I don't think there's a Wawa near the Met Opera. And even if there was, I wouldn't go back to the city just for that. We might be here a while. Darn it. Oh, darn. Darn it. Oh, stupid Potaboo. I haven't been in this boss fight for that long, but the level's probably been about 20 minutes. Whew! There we go, okay. He definitely has more than 5 hit points. That much I know. That's hit number 4. Oh, I didn't even touch him! What the heck? I didn't even touch him there. What was that bogus hit detection? Alright, let's hope the 6th hit... What was that?! Nope, I am not accepting this. Just finish me now. There we go. Did I ever try tiramisu? I have when I was in Italy for a school trip back in high school. I think I liked it, but I haven't really had tiramisu much since then. Usually if I get an Italian dessert, I just get a simple cannoli. Wait, was that 3 hits or 4? I actually lost count. That might have been 5. I don't know. If he starts running really fast when he drops, then I hit him 5 times. Yeah, okay. Oh, great. There we go! It's kind of like this little doughy roll with sort of cream in it. Thank you! The long journey and the fight against a person who looked like his father made Baby Mario tired, so he decides to run home to catch up on a long sleep. Oh, is that... I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so it did take longer than I thought, but I did beat the hack. So there we go. Yeah. Super Tails! What did Super Tails do in this hack? I didn't pay attention. Maybe he was for the back and foregrounds. Yeah, okay, Super Tails did some help with back and foregrounds. How nice, Super Tails! Super Tails! 10 years and counting. This little guy. That was an alternate account Orchard Animations made to get to interacting with me on my first stream of the Kaizo hack EY Juice. It was creepy. He was trying to get me because he said that someone was harassing him on his channel, but he had to pretend to completely be someone else before revealing who he was, which really put a knot in my stomach, because it was just... ugh. Hi! And it's when he does stuff like that that really makes me not trust Orchard Animations, because it scares me badly. Thanks for play. Hope you had fun. Shadow's cool. He's not my all-time favorite though. Anyways, that's the end of the hack. Alright, so I still managed to get it finished in the stream. So now I'm gonna close this down, and hopefully next time I turn on this computer, the keyboard will work on the emulator again. I might as well just plug in my mouse quickly and see what the next hack would be before I end the stream, because I don't think Shadow is going to really want to hug Aria. I don't think he's much of the hugging type. He would probably make an exception for Maria, but anything else, and he'd probably be too uncomfortable with it. Let's see here. What's the next one? I must find out. Because the keyboard works when I'm doing anything else! Hi, Roman7777. Where are we here? Yeah, here we are. Next is Newbie Kaizo World, which is even shorter? Okay, yeah. I wonder if next time I better do a double Kaizo stream. I don't know, because Newbie Kaizo World looks pretty short. And we'll figure out if maybe I die enough times to warrant just that for a stream. But okay then, that will be that for now. The stream is over. Did that screw things up? Let me see here. I didn't actually mean to do that. Wait a minute. Did I just accidentally end the stream? I X'd out Firefox. So I don't know if that actually ended the stream or not. Let's find out. Oh, no, okay. Okay, so accidentally Xing out your browser does not end the stream. Okay. But I finished the hack, so there's nothing more for me to do. I think I'm just going to create a couple more emojis and then just relax for a while. Until then, though, this is TailsFan109, and have a nice day. Oh. Shadow, do you want a hug?
No.
Alright. I tried.